Welcome to the channel, everybody. Here we are getting ready for some more One Direction. This is a little known B-side extra track, Ryan, that we're going to listen to here. Pixie sent this to us. And Pixie says that we've heard everything from the album 4, but not these extra tracks. So apparently this was written by Liam and Louis, but they all hated it. So Niall changed it.
Wow.
This is what we get.
And it's a lyric video, but I've got to write up here about what the song may be about. The lyrics depict a plea for a romantic partner not to leave and to extend their stay. The narrator expresses a desire to keep the connection alive, suggesting that their time together doesn't have to end. The verses describe moments of intimacy, while the chorus emphasizes the emotional impact of the partner's departure and the longing for them to stay longer. The narrator offers to change the partner's ticket home, highlighting a reluctance to say goodbye and a wish to prolong the shared time. All right.
Time left, this don't have to be over. And you say it's hard to keep a secret. Girl, don't leave me all alone in this hotel. In these shades, and hottest from the streets, yeah. One weekend, I promise that I'll never tell. You said probably stay a couple more days. Come on, let me change your ticket home. Change your ticket home. Don't go. It's not the same when you're gone, and it's not good to be all alone. So you should probably stay here with me a couple more days. Come on, let me change your ticket home. Don't play innocent. I know what you meant when you said you'd come over. We way past that, playing hard to get. We did that when we were younger. You say it's hard to keep a secret. Girl, don't leave me all alone in this hotel. And these shades, the hottest from the streets, yeah. One weekend, I promise that I'll never tell. Probably stay more days. Come on, let me change your ticket home. Oh, you should probably stay here with me a couple more days. Come on, let me change your ticket home. Don't go. It's not the same when you're gone, and it's not good to be all alone. Don't go. It's not the same
Now, I think this falls in the same category. We did it's actually premiering today at the time it's recording on our channel. We did another kind of B-side, unreleased or something type One Direction song. It wasn't on their main album. I forget what it's called, actually. Let me see here. It's called Pick Your Poison. I think that was one that was not on an album, if I remember correctly. And so this is another one. And it's funny, it's two songs now that kind of didn't make the cut, so to speak, or B-side or whatever you want to call it. And I think they're really good songs, funny enough. I think I don't know why that is, that the songs that maybe didn't make the cut or B-sides or whatever seem to be, I don't know. It's in some ways it might be a standard type beat, and I get that. And we said that about the other song. Like, it might be a song that tires easily because it's easy to get into right away. That might be the danger of a song like this, because you put this on and you're on the dance floor. Let's say you're at a wedding, and this comes on. Like, anyone can just dance to this. You put this on, you don't have to know the song, right? And you can just move, you just dance to this. You can just dance to the song right away. So it's very easy to get into. Look, it's a fun song. It's enjoyable. And again, I like this lyric video because it showed you who's singing. And there was one part of the song where I couldn't tell it was Niall. I was like, that's Niall. So I'm glad they showed who was singing.
I like that about the video. When they put we can see exactly who it is. It's sometimes pretty easy to figure out, especially with Louis. But Niall's voice is sometimes harder to pick out. I often confuse Niall with Harry.
I confuse Niall with Liam sometimes.
Or sorry,
that song.
Okay. Okay. I know people are going to be upset if I say this again.
Oh boy, here we go.
2 times.
Oh boy.
But here's the thing. I agree with one of the comments that came up and said it sounded like it's out of the 90s. And that might have been one of the cutoffs for this song, because it has a very pop sound to it. But
it's probably why I like. See, this is where I know. That's probably why I enjoyed it. I'm a sucker for nostalgia, and I'm a sucker for this. How it makes me feel. It just, it brought me back to my teenagehood. That's what I mean. If we heard the song when we were 14 on a dance floor, I would have had a good time. I don't know, but yeah.
I knew that you would like this a lot. I guess as I listened to it, I'm like, oh, I get it. It didn't quite make the cut. The only thing really unique about that song, in my opinion, is the title. Everything else was pretty generic. And I think that's like the theme of it was fairly generic, but the title itself is a unique idea. What was it? Take your ticket and pay it again. I can't remember it anymore. Like, it's not very memorable. That's the thing. Like, the beat, it's very danceable and it's a fun song. But I think that it was, I enjoyed the song. I'm not like, oh yeah, let's put that One Direction song on, please.
No,
not one of my favorites.
The thing with One Direction, but to be fair, that's how I feel a lot about their songs. Look, they were a fun boy band. We never listened to them, of course, when they were an actual band. We started listening to them 10 years after they broke up. So to me, it's more of a backwards nostalgia. Like, I'm just trying to envision, had I been a young fan, even it doesn't really matter, boy or girl, but let's just say I'm a young kid or girl at the time, this was a fun song. I think I'm putting myself in the shoes a little bit of being a young fan of the band and hearing the song. It's just a fun danceable song, harmless. No, it's not a breakthrough song. We've heard much better songs from the band. I can see why it might have been unreleased or B-side. It doesn't sound finished either. Like, it sounded unpolished. So, but that being said, I had fun listening to it. But yes, I can see how after maybe 10 listens, you're like, I get it. It's not. They have some obviously much bigger hits where you won't tire as easily. So I would say throwaway track is the right word, but it's one that you're not going to listen to for 20 years, 30 years. It's a kind of I've heard it before without hearing the song before, for sure. Okay.
Yep. Thank you very much, Pixie, for that. That was a great request. I do like that we're filling out the catalog of One Direction. I think it is important to me that we go through all and get the bigger picture. And I like hearing all these side songs as well. It fills in the gap. So thank you, Pixie, for that. We appreciate your support. And
yes, of course. Thank you.
Yeah. And we'll see you in the next one.
We done? Well, I'm out of here.